Data has become a major part of our lives, even at the times we least expect. Whether it be scrolling on Instagram or simply Googling something, the data collected based on what we click, type, delete, you name it, is filtered and sorted based on our behavior. The content that seems all too coincidental in our day-to-day feeds isn't a fluke, but rather a result of intentional ranking and curation. We call this the algorithm, and whether we like it or not, it affects our everyday lives. A lot of us might find this kind of curation very amusing and even magical. Based on our recent study, 88% of our young European respondents enjoy, to some extent, the benefit of recommended content. Whether it be for entertainment, information, or catching up on the news, the intuitive nature of algorithms can help us feel informed about the world. It's the content that is exactly what we want to see, and we barely have to search for it. It's almost too easy. Almost 60% of our respondents believe that news would find them. How is this even possible? In the back end, companies collect, analyze, and use our data to presumably predict what we want to see. Put differently, our behavioral data is food for algorithms. While this has impact on what we see in the front end, it also impacts our agency in the back end. Doesn't this affect our privacy then? We are all familiar with the line, "Young people don't care about their privacy." But when it comes to their online privacy, this is surprisingly untrue. The majority of our respondents were actually concerned about it. The issue is, users have limited choices to protecting themselves. Why? Because of the giant institutions that have the access and resources to collect and use their data. It's about power, profit, and social control. And with the ever-increasing collection of personal data, this has only handed corporations and even governments the ability to profile and monitor individuals to keep users powerless. Such a phenomenon is called surveillance capitalism. Developments like these pose profound risks to users' dignity, agency, and well-being. Not understanding how algorithms like these affect the information we see hinders a user's ability to make sense of the consequences and potential harms of collected data. With 99% of our respondents that use social media, only 10% believe that social media companies prioritize their needs as users. This kind of powerlessness can lead to resignation, and perhaps that is why, when it comes to protecting ourselves online, we feel like David before Goliath. It seems we're caught between a rock and a hard place. Is it possible for us to change things for the better? How can we reimagine our digital future? How can we use algorithms for the collective good? What do institutions need to do to protect our privacy? And what do we need to do to safeguard our own agency?